I was having a conversation with a friend of mine who is into retail business on how COVID-19 has impacted the retail sector. Retail sector has lost about 5.5 trillion rupees since lockdown went into the effect. And as an outcome of that, several thousand people have lost their jobs. At least 20% of the retailers are likely to go out of the business in coming few months, which means there may be more forced layoffs. So how do you see this situation? And according to you, which are the industries or sectors where do you see the maximum number of layoffs in coming months?
Yeah, Pratham, it is true. It is unfortunate, but let's look at another aspect.
Mhm.
I'll handle your question on retail first, and then I'll tell you which are the other sectors that will fire and which are the sectors that will hire.
Mhm.
Retail, yes, has taken a very big hit because of the lockdown,
Right.
but we are going to see an unlock from the 8th of June, I believe.
Mhm.
So some of the retail sector will open again. But even let us assume that it's not likely to open with the same vibrancy as before. But let's go a little deeper. The retail shops have been closed,
Mhm.
but the products which were sold in those retail shops, they will still be sold. Now, those products will be sold through an alternate means. So that means the retail sector will not need people,
Mhm.
but the alternate means sector will need people. For example, if you look at organizations like Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal, they are hiring a lot of people in logistics because now they will want to deliver everything at home. And that requires a lot of infrastructure. It's not just the delivery boy who comes to your house.
Mhm.
It requires a huge infrastructure in logistics. Those jobs which were not there yesterday. So that is the new kind of jobs that will come up. So that is the sector. You see, let's understand the physical place where the products were sold is at least temporarily closed.
Mhm. Mhm.
But the products will not be sold is not possible because people
Correct.
will need things. People will
Right.
need to buy. People will need products. So I don't see. Yes, I do see a shift from that mode, but I don't see a very big challenge
Mhm.
for people to get alternately employed. That is on the retail sector. About the other sectors, yes, I mean it's coming in the news. For example, the airline sector will has already started laying off a lot of people because there are no flights taking place,
Mhm.
and we do not see the possibility of flights becoming normal for months to come.
Mhm.
And it's not only the lockdown. Even after we have the unlock and we start going life starts going back to usual, people will be very wary of taking flights. And another thing is that there are a lot of people who have realized that many of the flights which they were taking were not needed anyway.
Mhm.
So airline sector will take a hit. The hospitality sector will take a hit. There are so many sectors which will take a hit. I mean, one can read that in the press on a day-to-day basis. The positive side is that, and it is my belief that the number of jobs that COVID will destroy,
Mhm.
a significant number of those jobs will get replaced by the jobs which COVID will create.
That's true.
Yesterday I was having a conversation with you, and one of our friends, sent a message from the US.
Mhm.
They require something like 1 billion latex gloves over the
Okay.
next 6 months and
Mhm.
likely to
Mhm.
continue for next 3 years.
Mhm.
Now, somebody has got to manufacture these gloves.
Correct.
Somebody has got to market these. Somebody has got to ship them. Somebody has got to handle the logistics, the commercials, the payments, the finances, all those things. Now, those jobs were not known of yesterday.
Mhm.
So those are the kind of, there will be a lot of opportunities that will come out of that.
Right. So it means if there are layoffs, they are going to be new opportunities as well. People need not to worry about. They need to have a paradigm shift that yes, there are jobs, there are new opportunities.
Uh, yeah, worried. Yes, all of us should be worried. But what do we do about that worry is the bigger question.
mm,
we should make certain that we do not use that worry to lose our effort, our attempt, and our determination. It's good to be worried because that
mm,
makes you conscious.
mm.
But if you're not doing anything about it, that's not good.
Right. Okay. So, what should be your one advice to all those who have lost their jobs or afraid of losing their jobs?
Uh, okay, I'll not give you a lollipop answer. It's not going to be a very easygoing as we go forward. We are going to see tough times.
Mm,
First thing, I would say, even before you look for jobs, try to rationalize your expense.
mm,
Because no matter which job you get, your salary levels are not likely to be the same as you had expected. There will be pay cuts.
mm,
So the first thing that we should do is to rationalize our expense. I'm not saying cut down your expense,
mhm,
but rationalize your expense so that your, as in cricket, we say asking rate. Your asking rate per month is lower, number one.
mm,
Number two, find out which are the jobs that are getting created. And
mm,
I am sure, and I can assure you, a lot of new jobs will get created. But the problem will be that you may not be skilled for those jobs.
mm.
And
Correct.
that is where the advantage of COVID lockdown comes.
Mm,
This time the movement is less, the traffic is less, the going out is less. Use this time to upskill yourself in those precise jobs
mhm,
which are likely to come up. So upskill yourself, rationalize your expense, don't lose hope. Yes,
mm.
be worried, but do not stop. Do not stop. Add value to yourself. Keep improving your own offerings.